Hey guys, what's up? Um, I don't know yet how I'm gonna do the whole drafting thing and preparing for the upcoming match and stuff. But I've got some free time right now. I've got like an hour until I'm going to play some football. So I figured I might as well try and make some kind of preparation video-ish thingy. And I don't know if I'm gonna use it. If I'm not, and you will not see this, and I will waste all my time right here. But I can try it. I mean, if it works out like this, and if I can keep it up every week, who knows? Anyway, this first week I'm facing Llama Guy. This guy with he picked Stormy as his first draft. Extremely solid man. Definitely extremely solid man. Gets the coverage out of the ass, like he mentioned in his draft analysis video, which I will link in the description. It's fast, it's in 100 base special attack isn't too powerful, but it does hurt. Definitely hurts, especially when the attack is super effective. And I mean, it gets like stabs, T-bolt, it gets flash cannon, gets moon, dazzling beam, I don't know. Well, all of those kind of moves, so not a bad move, not a bad mob, and especially the rapid spin, crucial in a league-based system, like in any match most of the time. But defog or what's it called, rapid spin is it's a must. His second draft was Bishop. At the time, I didn't fear Bishop too much, but it's definitely something to consider. It's definitely, I mean, it could be scarfed, and a scarfed Bishop would kind of hurt my team a little bit. So yeah. Anyway, scarfed Bishop is definitely something I would have to watch out for, but just in general, a setup Bishop might just hurt my team badly as well. So. Chestnut. Also at the time it didn't look too threatening, but it's an annoyance. It's definitely something you have to worry about when you're facing it. It's not something that can be dealt with, of course, but a well played Chestnut is a problem for me. Magnezone. I don't fear Magnezone, at least offensive sets, not too much. I would be worried if he was going to be running some kind of defensive set, and I will explain that later. Clefable. Ooh, this is a threat. Clefable is such a threat to my team, and not offensively necessarily, but like a mon like Superior, for example, on my team. I think Superior is gonna force him to run as an unaware Clefable, despite him having Togetic, despite him having, I don't know, Rotom Heat to block my my Superior from getting +2s and KOing shit. I still think that an unaware Clefable will be the thing he will be bringing. If he's not bringing an unaware Clefable, I might win with Superior. Who knows? I also have another setup mom, which hopefully can do work against Clefable, if it's not the unaware set. Anyway, Seismitoad, it has only one weakness basically, and a Rindo Berry, I think it's a Rindo Berry, makes it a lot less weak to it than 4 times. So definitely a solid mon. It can hurt my grass types with something like Ice Punch or Sludge Bomb. I don't know which one of the two he's gonna bring, so hey, that sucks. He's more than likely gonna bring it if he fears my Superior, which he should. Now the two, in my opinion, the two most threatening ones on his team, both hit hard as fuck, and I cannot wall them. Hexorus has got the Mold Breaker, meaning Bronzong is not a solid wall. It gets the Potion Jab to hit Slurpuff. It gets like Outrageous in general to hit the rest of my team. So hey, that's not good. Also, Sog gets Potion Jab, Sog gets Earthquake, Sog gets Knockoff, Sog gets Close Combat, Sog gets stuff like Daunt. Fuck. sucks. Gonna suck and Hexers are gonna shit on my team, bro. I know it's coming. Anyway, Rotom Heat. Rotom Heat works really well with Size Widowed. With the resistance to grass. And I wanted to get Rotom Heat on my team. That guy sniped him. I wasn't gonna pick him that early on. I was gonna pick him like either Superior spot or a pick after Superior. So it got sniped away from me a little bit too soon. But damn it, Rotom Heat would be a nice benefit to my team. But alas, that's like what I never said in English. But yeah, that sucks. And now I have to face it. And Rotom Heat definitely makes me like need some desperate coverage. Not desperate coverage, but it forces me to run coverage on certain mounts that I'd rather have a different kind of coverage on. But it doesn't really matter. I will deal with his team regardless. Togetic. I don't fear Togetic too much. Togetic gets the defog, which is nice. Togetic can Whisperch, which would be annoying. And Togetic gets, in general, it's very bulky. It can spread some status as well. Offensively, I do not fear it at all. It can, but don't nasty pass like to Clefable, Magnezone maybe, or Rotom Heat, Grumpig maybe even. So it could be a problem. I'm not fearing it as much at this current moment in time. At least I think my team prepared decently well. And then there's Grumpig. Grumpig likes the recovery. That makes Grumpig PU. And it gets everything else basically. It gets a very good move pool. It gets stuff like Taunt, it gets greens, it gets... I don't fucking know. The coverage is also great. The special bulk is amazing. It gets thick fail, which helps it resist so much more. So yeah, this Grumpig might become an issue defensively. I don't think I should fear it too much, but it could definitely ruin my plans. And last but not least, Pichu, and Pichu is just gonna 6 on my team, so I think we should just give up before even starting. Why did I start this? Yeah, I'm forfeiting. Damn it, Pichu. Anyway, now onto my team. This is my team, and like I said, I'm recording this basically 4 months before we even have the first match, the opportunity to have our first match. So some stuff might change. If I do change stuff, I will let you know, of course. But the current plan is, and the nicknames are also not guaranteed. My current plan is to use Reuniclus. Reuniclus has the you can't even see the nickname, but it's FAS. It stands for Foetus Alcohol Syndrome or something like that. Wait, you have to Google it. It's not funny, but I laughed, so that makes me a horrible person, I know. But I will try to make a pen out of it probably, and so that's it. That's it right now. It has the Shadow Ball to hit Grumpig. It has Flash Cannon to hit Clefable, which, like I said, I fear a lot. It has Focus Blast in case he wants to bring Bisharp, and it gets Future Sight. And Future Sight hopefully works really well. I just tested Future Sight, and I know Future Sight is not like stopped by Protect, which is really amazing because that might hopefully, if he brings like an unaware Whisperch Clefable, it might hopefully like ruin his plan. That's the idea behind it. Also Assault Vest, because I can take hits from his special attackers way better. It's bulky as fuck. It gets regenerated to get more health every time I switch. So hopefully it's gonna put in work. It loses some attack power by not running the Life Orb magic something set. What's it called? Magic Guard. But hopefully it will still hurt his team a lot. Next up is Niederqueef trademark, because Shai didn't copyright / trademark it, so hey, Niederqueef is now my name, bitch. Anyway, I'm running the I'm running Toxic Spikes. Like I said, I fear the unaware Clefable. If it's not unaware, I will have to scout for it by using Toxic Spikes. If he doesn't get hurt by the Toxic Spikes, it obviously means that he is a Magic Guard, and which means I can set up on it with something like Superior, which is on my team, as you can see. I run Earth Power Sludge Wave to hit both steps, just to hit as hard as possible. Something that could ruin my life with this is obviously Magnezone, if it runs a balloon, which I somewhat expect, to be honest. So I wanted to run a coverage move, and this coverage move, looking at the team, could either be something to hit Rotom Heat, meaning it's Surf, or something to hit Stormy, which would be Thunderbolt. I went for the Surf. I don't know, I mean, I know why, but the T-Bolt could be a very crucial thing as well. Let's just say it like that. I think the Stormy is a bigger threat to my team than the Rotom Heat, but I do want to get rid of the Rotom Heat to clean up, not clean up necessarily, but to put in work with something like Superior. Anyway, I'm running like a very defensive spread to take on the Sark, hopefully decently well, and hopefully Hexers. If it's like Choice Bandit locked into Earthquake, I might die. If it's not Choice Bandit, I will guarantee live, and I will get a massive hit off, and yeah. We'll have to see what he brings. I'm not sure. If he brings like a setup, like a Dragon Dance Hexers, I might be fucking screwed as well. Anyway, Thor and Anus, like Thor the god and Thor and Anus, you know the joke. I'm running a bulk up substitute acrobatic superpower set. I'm running with Prankster, since Prankster substitute might make it so that something like Magnezone might fall switch out of me, and he doesn't have too much that, unless it's like a Scruffed Sock. The Scruffed Sock, for example, with Ice Punch, that might like hit me up with Super Effective. But if it's like not Scruffed Sock and he goes with Full Switch trying to get initiative on me, I'm behind a substitute. Substitute get broken, but I'm still in, meaning I can hurt his team a lot, because this guy does not like Tornadus. Looking at his team, also Bishop, I can set up a substitute. Maybe even end up having a substitute first if I bulk up. Stuff like Chestnut does not like acrobatics, and if he wants to like Spike Shield on me, then I might be able to set up a substitute on him. Magnezone, like I said, if it's defensive Magnezone, it might be a problem. Because Superpower will not be an OHKO after one bulk up. Clefable, if it's the Clefable's the Unaware Clefable, I probably can't set up on it, which sucks. Seismic Out will definitely have hits from this guy, so I have to weaken that. Same goes for Rotom Heat, same goes for Togetic, although Togetic can do too much back. Grumpig, not fearing it. I don't have knockoff, but he might like think I have knockoff. Stuff like Sark and Hexers, like I said, if they are banded, I can. It have to be mind games. If it's banded, I might be able to set up a bulk up and take a hit and defeat them after you bulk up. If they're scarfed and I bulk up first turn and attack second turn, it might be GG for me, since they outspeed me the second turn, since my Prankster won't be in effect then. And by bulking up turn 1, I don't know if I'm faster or slower, since Prankster always goes first. So I can't tell if they're scarfed or banded, for example. Basilisk. The name should be explanatory, since Basilisk is the snake, the glaring snake which paralyzes shit, stuff, things. Also, basil is like the Dutch word is basilicum. I don't know if it's basilicum like full out in English as well, but it's like a plant and like in fancy restaurant, maybe not even fancy restaurant, just in restaurants you get alongside the other food, the main course on plate. So, and Lisk is apparently I googled Lisk, and Lisk is Urban Dictionary for I have to look this up. Google Lisk. Oh, that's not typed well. Lisk. Images for Lisk. Definition. Is it this one? Urban Dictionary. Lisk. A Lisk is a girl at a party who gets really drunk and vomits and or defecates all over the bedroom floor. So that's a Lisk. Now you know. Anyway, I'm running the Taunt Sinister's Leafstorm Toxic set, and this might be because I fear the Clefable too much. Like I said, if it's the Unaware Clefable, it will basically ruin me for days with the Unaware set, since Contrary won't be doing anything to it. It hits like 33% to a max physically defensive Clefairy. So yeah, it's a waste of a mon if he brings in like Clefairy or full health, and that's why I went with the Taunt Synthesis Toxic set. Just in case he manages to rapid spin the T-Specs away, or like so. Does he have a poison type? I don't think he has a poison type. A grown poison type at least. Nope, doesn't seem to. But yeah, just in case he rapid spins the things away, then I do still have Toxic to hit him up with Taunts and Synthesis, so the Flamethrower doesn't hurt, and the Taunt super vendor for setting up wishes, Coal Mines, Heal Bells, stuff like that, you know. But like I said, this is purely because I expect him to bring in a Oracle favor. Z6, like a Z6 from like the song. Hydreigon, 6 wings, hopefully explanatory. I am terrible with nicknames. Thanks to Jake, aka Nice Guy Anime Fan, I did come up with a few of them. Almost all of them, to be honest. So shout out to him. I'm running a Sword Scarf, this guy, Sword Scarf Hydreigon, because I fear the Hexer's being set up on. And this is a decent check to it. Let's just keep it. Also running the Flash Cannon just for fairies. Even if I predict the fairy to come in, I think I still go for the U-turn in most cases, just Intermediate Queen to hit him up with some Sludge Waves. Since Nidoqueen over here is, with the coverage it's so hard to switch into on his end. I'm sorry, like I said, I'm on my Little Brother's account, so this is, I think, League of Legends. I don't play League of Legends myself, so. And last but not least, Earthquake, Heavy Slam, Zen Headbutt, Bronzong with the Colbur Berry. And this is Colbur Berry because I predict the knockoff to be a huge thing. Knockoff is often a very safe play. It knocks off my Choice Scarf on my Hydreigon, that's my only resistance, so I feel the knockoff is gonna be something a Sock would lock himself into, or maybe just hit me up with in general. So the Colbur Berry Bronzong with the Heatproof, since I mean Heatproof is like both of the monsters Earthquake gets Mold Breaker, so having Levitate is just useless. It gets Heavy Slam to hit fairies, then Headbutt to hit Sock after the Colbur Berry thingy. Earthquake to hit Magnezone, for example. So yeah, hey. And Stealth Rock just to get some hazards up to scout if the Clefairy Clefable thingy is in fact Magic Guard or not, and just to hit him up with some residual limits every time he switches. Togetic, for example, doesn't like it too much. Rotom Heat, not too much of a switching anymore. So this is the team I am right now confident into. taking him on. I expect him to bring, I will quickly open it on my different laptop. I expect him to bring Seismitoad, Rotom Heat Core, the Sock, the Clefable, the Stormy. Those guaranteed, definitely. Not guaranteed, but I'm pretty sure 5 out of the 6 ones he will bring. And for the last one, I think he's gonna bring Hexorus. Not too sure. I'm not too sure. He might bring Grumpig. He might bring Chestnut. Chestnut also a problem. He will hopefully not expect me to have the D this set, but only future sight hits Chestnut. Focus Blast, Flash Cannon, and Shadow Ball are all blocked by the bulletproof ability. So yeah, that sucks. But I think I'll scare him out either way, just because I could have Psychic, for example. But that's basically my team. What's up, guys? This probably took like a second for you guys, but I'm back. It's a new day. I just woke up, and I had my match versus a Llama guy, aka Dunsparcenal, yesterday. And we're gonna have the battle played right here. I start off with Hydreigon, and this is mainly because looking at this team, I was like, okay, nothing really likes Hydreigon, like something like Rotom Heat as a possible lead, or even Chestnut as up spikes, or you know, whatever, Grumpig for whatever reason, or Hexorus a bit banded to dent my whole team. But the only thing I didn't want to see was Clefable, and looking at this team in hindsight, it was kind of obvious that Clefable was going to be a stealth rocker. So maybe I could have predicted that a little bit better. And as you can see, he gets up his stealth rocks on my U-turn. I didn't go for a Flash Cannon, I did the Flash Cannon. But the berry to weaken it, and just in general, I wouldn't have survived the Moonblast, and he could also have easily switched out into something. So. But no, he gets up his stealth rocks, good play in his hands. I go into my Bronzong to get up my stealth rocks. Also, if you wanted to print my switch out into something like Nidoqueen, for example, and he ran Psychic, then I wouldn't have liked that. So I get into my Heatproof Bronzong, get up my stealth rocks. As he switches into Chestnut, probably expecting the Gyro Ball maybe. Or it's just a safe switch in general. But Chestnut misses a lead seat. That's unfortunate for him. I don't know how much it's gonna matter in the end of the match, but I go for an obvious Sludge Wave. But Grumpig is bulky as fuck, and he nicely breaks my switch out by going for the Thunder Wave on my Nidoqueen switch out into Hydreigon. Luckily, I do not get paralyzed and just switch out by U-turn. Nidoqueen is again in, and this is a questionable play on his part because he switches in Hexorus. And at this point, I was feeling really confident because Hexorus, as you could see, was the biggest threat to my team at this point. The only thing, I mean, Reuniclus was bulky enough to live a hit. I had Tornadus to get a bulk up off and live any hit. I had Nidoqueen that was healthy enough, and I had Bronzong that was healthy enough. But if he kept Hexorus for late game, I would have been in a difficult situation, especially because he watched Dragon Dance, as he told me afterwards. And my Hydreigon was what's it called? Paralyzed. So, but he dissects his Hexorus to get some damage on Nidoqueen, which I don't mind too much. I switch in Hydreigon on the Rotom, mainly because I resist both of his steps. It was not likely for him to go for the full switch, and Hydreigon is kind of useless now that it's paralyzed. It doesn't outspeed Stormy, for example, anymore. Even Grumpig could carry something like Focus Blast to take me down. And even Rotom Heat is prepared, as you can see. Even with the minus special attack, and but with the Life Orb, the Signal Beam still takes me down. I learned something new. I didn't know they could learn Signal Beam. I believe something like Shadow Ball was a thing. Not too sure. Anyway, he is obviously forced to switch. As I go into my Reuniclus, Reuniclus can obviously, it's bulky enough to live any hit, and it can, for example, call mind up or for whatever reason. So he goes into Fable, probably predicting either me setting up or not going for a flash cannon, just to expect him to be bulky enough. I do in fact go for Shadow Ball first turn, doesn't really matter, I go for the flash cannon in the second turn, but he carries the Barberry Berry. Something I did expect, to be honest, but it's fine. I have the Future Sight, which is easily gonna decimate the Clefable, but it doesn't come down to that since Grumpig is the one that's in. And Grumpig uses Whirlwind to get me out there. I do not mind at all, since Reuniclus gets a kill on the Grumpig. Nidoqueen already has his first kill, of course, has her first kill. Bronzong gets Whirlwind out, and he brings in Stormy. Usually I shouldn't fear Stormy, but because he switched in Stormy on my Bronzong, I figured he was gonna do something. He was gonna have like something in his mind to cripple my Bronzong. So I figured I'm gonna switch into Superior. Superior is also not the most valuable mod on the team at this point, since I only carry the Leaf Storm, which doesn't hurt Rotom Heat too badly, and Clefable can easily reset, like counter me, I guess, because it's an aware Clefable, as it took Stealth Rock damage multiple times. And as you can see, he goes into Clefable, expecting me to choose Leaf Storm. But no wait, I was prepared. I expected the switch and went for the Toxic. Go into my Reuniclus again. He makes a double, expecting me to switch out, which makes sense since I went for the Toxic and I was scored. So I think he predicted my Nidoqueen, which is why I went into Reuniclus, expecting him to maybe make a prediction of some sort. Works out for me because Hydro Pump does absolutely nothing. Here you might see the chat on the side. I think it's no, I don't think you can see it. My Cambuur Zygarden name is quite long, so. But I said I misclicked, and what I mean by that is I knew he was gonna do something to cripple me. And my best play was switching out regardless into again Superior, just to threaten him with the Elite Storm. And yeah, it happens, you know. My bulk is a little bit gone. No, it's not gone. I mean, I still have the Regenerator, so I will be at 90% the next time I switch in. And Reuniclus gets a kill again. That's the second kill for Reuniclus, so that's not bad for Reuniclus. Go into Superior to sack it mainly, and also if you wanted to Volt Switch, I would have Superior. Could have gone for the taunt versus both the other two, but he went for the single beam and I am bulky enough to live that. That's nice. I got a kill with Superior by Leaf Storming the Rotom Heat. Yeah, he brings in the Clefable. His only, like I don't kill him with the Leaf Storm, so his only play is basically to wish up and storm me out, kinda. I could have stayed in, I could have gotten PP stalled. But I didn't feel like it. I felt like going into Nidoqueen would be my better play, regardless, since I could have finished this game a little bit faster and not losing, for example, Superior, which was at 10% health at that point. Nidoqueen cleans up the game by Sludge Waving both of the remaining ones. I didn't think it would KO Chestnut, but it turns out to be not specially defensive at all. So. Good game versus Llama. The Dunsparcenal, the manager of the Dunsparcenals. It was a good 5-0 in my favor, so a good start for this season. And I hope to keep this going. I think Nidoqueen got 3 kills, Reuniclus got 2 kills, and Superior got 1 kill. So Nidoqueen is currently the bloodthirsty mom, I think. I don't know. He could make like a joke about, you know, women, and yeah, I'm not gonna continue on this. I think even though Nidoqueen got 3 kills, I think my most valuable player was Reuniclus regardless, by checking his Clefable so well, and also Rotom Heat and like 5 out of 6 men on his team. Tornadoes didn't get any action, which is I figured it was gonna be my most valuable player along with Unicorns, but it didn't get any action since I didn't need it. The bulk up substitute set was not required. I told him afterwards as well. I was surprised that he brought a Chestnut and not something like Seismitoad. Even though Seismitoad is weak to the Superior, I figured he would prepare well enough by bringing Seismitoad plus a check maybe like in Rotom Heat or in Clefable. So. But regardless, this was my match versus the Dunsparcenals, and this was week 1, and see ya all week 2 versus, I believe, Sasha with the Swansea City. Swansea City? Yeah, Swansea City. So see you next week.